Last summer, a group of young teen mothers from Holyoke participated in a program called Here Are Stories, Diasporic Youth for Sexual Rights and Justice. The program was funded by the Ford Foundation and is the result of a partnership between WGBY, UMass Amherst, the Center for Digital Storytelling in Berkeley, California, and the Care Center in Holyoke. These women had an opportunity to share their stories of becoming teen moms through the use of digital technology. Here now is their story.
You're going to go up to effects.
This workshop is part of a larger Ford Foundation sponsored project that they fund initiatives on youth sexuality research, and it focuses in particular in this project on young Latina mothers and shifting public conversations on young mothers, especially stigmatizing conversation. So this week, the Care Center students are participating in a digital storytelling workshop. They've participated for 4 days. This is their last day, so hopefully by the end of the day they'll have some nice stories that we can look at.
It's the story about how my mother passed away from cancer and how it made me a strong woman that I am today and a strong mother. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be in the situation I am now.
The story I talked about was about my first pregnancy, how I found out and how I still couldn't believe it. And I would go and keep taking pregnancy tests, and in my head I was so stuck on it to come out negative, and it never came out negative the 5 times I tried.
I didn't think that I'd be able to tell my story, because I don't really say things like that about my life, but this actually made me feel a lot better with talking about my life.
I was 15 years old when I started being intimate with a stranger. At 16, I ended up dropping out of school. I didn't think about myself or the people around me. That stranger was now my boyfriend. All I wanted was him, no one else. I thought, I'll just get my GED and do something later. But after a year, I was still at home doing nothing. I was on birth control until we broke up. So I thought I didn't need to be on birth control anymore. We started dating again after 2 months. Not long after my 17th birthday, I had bad cramps at night. My mom took me to the doctors, and yep, I thought my life was over. There was no way I could afford a baby. I didn't have a job and didn't go to school. But there was no way I was going to give up my baby.
The way that the process works is that the students start with writing a script, and this sharing is actually a very intense time because many of them end up, for some reason, they end up telling stories that they often haven't told before. But what happens through the process is all the students, 100% of the students have come back every day. And we're told that that's often not the case in these kinds of classes. So we feel really happy about that they've come back. I mean, I think it means something. Some of these students already know each other, but I do think that some of them end up helping each other through the process. There's conversations that happen in the room. Some of us have gone out on little field trips during the day to take photos, and you talk about all sorts of things. I'm a mom as well, and I have two children, and I'm a first-generation college student, first-generation professor. So there's opportunities to talk about future and what their goals are and how they've asked me questions about my life, and so that's pretty awesome actually.
It's August. My son's due date is October 24th. He's not even here yet, and he's already made me a better woman. Before, I would never talk to anyone about what was really going on in my life. I didn't want any kind of help. I almost gave up. But if you ask me, where are you now? I will say, I'm getting my GED at the Care Center. I'm planning on going to college and majoring in business management and culinary arts. I'm so excited for what's to come in my life. My future is still being written.